हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, गुड मॉर्निंग, शुभ प्रभात। वेलकम बैक टू फिजिक्स क्लास। बी रेडी फॉर मोर डिस्कशन ऑन इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स। नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स passing through a cylinder kept inside external electric field. There is no charge inside the cylinder. एक सिलेंडर है जैसे ये, इसके अंदर कोई भी चार्ज नहीं है, कोई भी इसके अंदर नेट चार्ज नहीं है, नेट चार्ज जीरो है इसके अंदर। इनसाइड दिस सिलेंडर चार्ज इज जीरो। नाउ इट इज रिटन हेयर नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स पासिंग थ्रू ए सिलेंडर केप्ट इनसाइड एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। इस सिलेंडर को अगर हम एक एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में रख दें, जैसे ये यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है, ओके। सो दिस इज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एंड दिस इज सिलेंडर। नाउ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज यूनिफॉर्म, सो फील्ड लाइन्स आर पैरेलल टू ईच अदर। Now suppose this cylinder is kept inside this electric field. Now we have to calculate net electric flux passing through this cylinder. So this cylinder has three sides. One is curved surface and other two planes surfaces which are circular. So focus on this plane. Here direction of electric field is perpendicular to plane and direction of plane is perpendicular. So E and A, direction of area vector, plane की डायरेक्शन कैसी होती है, प्लेन के परपेंडिकुलर, तो ये दिस इज एरिया वेक्टर एंड डायरेक्शन ऑफ E, both are in same direction. So flux passing through this area for plane 1, phi 1 is equal to E dot A is equal to EA, because theta is 0 degree. Now flux passing through this curved surface. Here E and A both are perpendicular to each other. So phi 2 will be equal to E dot A, EA cos 90 degree, which is 0 because cos 90 is equal to 0. Flux passing through this third surface. This is third surface. So here direction of area is opposite to field, because we take direction of area perpendicular to plane, and here direction of electric field is towards this plane. So E and A are at 180 degree. So phi 3 is equal to E dot A is equal to EA cos 180 degree is equal to minus EA, because cos 80 is equal to minus 1. Now for net flux, add all these fluxes and we will take its algebraic sum, because flux is a scalar quantity. E and A are vector but flux is scalar. So net flux phi is equal to phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3. This is equal to EA plus 0 minus EA, which is equal to 0. So if there is no net charge inside this cylinder and this cylinder is kept inside external electric field, then electric flux passing through this cylinder, net electric flux will be 0. अगर इस सिलेंडर के अंदर कोई भी चार्ज नहीं है तो इसको अगर हम एक्सटर्नल फील्ड में रखेंगे तो इससे पास होने वाला इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स, नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स 0 होगा. Now by Gauss law, why it is 0? Gauss law says that phi is equal to Q by epsilon naught, where Q is charge enclosed by the closed surface. So here Q is 0, so by Gauss law it is 0. So students, this is by Gauss law, and this is when flux is calculated with the help of formula electric field intensity, which is multiplied by scalar multiplication with area vector A. Now look at this question. An infinite line charge, ये है infinite, this is infinite line charge, डैश 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 इधर है, ऐसे ये infinite है, produces a field means electric field of 9 into 10 or 4 Newton per coulomb at a distance of 2 सेंटीमीटर। इस लाइन चार्ज से 2 सेंटीमीटर के डिस्टेंस पर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कितनी है? 9 इंटू 10 और 4 न्यूटन पर कूलम है। नाउ क्वेश्चन सेज दैट कैलकुलेट फर्स्ट द लीनियर चार्ज डेंसिटी। सो इफ वैल्यू ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज गिवन, देन व्हाट इज लीनियर चार्ज डेंसिटी ऑन दिस linear charge distribution? So we know that if linear charge density is lambda, linear charge density means charge per unit length, then electric field at a distance r is given by the formula E is equal to 1 upon 2 pi epsilon naught lambda by r. Here put the value of E, which is 9 into 10 power 4. Now 1 upon 2 pi epsilon naught is equal to 2 into 9 into 10 to power 9. Why? Because 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is equal to 9.0 into 10 to the power 9. So 1 by 2 epsilon naught, it is double of this. So 1 upon 2 pi epsilon naught is 2 into 9 into 10 to the power 9. Now from here distance r is 2 centimeter means 0.0202 meter. So solve it and you will get lambda is equal to 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb per meter. Now again question says in second part, charge on a length of 40 centimeter on the line charge. इस इनफाइनाइट लाइन चार्ज की 40 सेंटीमीटर में कितना चार्ज है? सो हेयर वी विल यूज द फार्मूला Q is equal to lambda into L. So Q will be equal to, put the value of lambda from here, and L is 40 centimeter means 0.4 meter. So Q is equal to 10 to the power minus 7 into 0.4. This is 4.0 into 10 to the power minus 8 or 0.04 microcoulomb. This is the answer. This is question. This is its diagram. Now look at this question number 2. Consider a uniform electric field E is equal to 3.0 into 10 to the power 3 I Newton per coulomb. Now what is meaning of I here? This is showing direction. Magnitude of electric field is so much, and it is I means unit vector along x-axis. So the direction of E is along x-axis. What is the flux of this field through a स्क्वायर ऑफ साइड 10 सेंटीमीटर? अगर 10 सेंटीमीटर का एक स्क्वायर लें ऐसे स्क्वायर शेप में, सपोज एक वायर को बेंट करके ऐसा स्क्वायर हमने फॉर्म कर लिया है, तो कितना इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स इससे पास हो रहा है? फ्लो ऑफ फ्लक्स, इसमें फ्लो ऑफ फ्लक्स पूछा जा रहा है आपसे। ऑन ए साइड थ्रू ए स्क्वायर ऑफ साइड 10 सेंटीमीटर ऑन ए साइड, मतलब जिस स्क्वायर की एक साइड कितनी है? 10 सेंटीमीटर है। ओके, ऊंच प्लेन इज पैरेलल टू दी वाई जेड प्लेन। जो प्लेन किसकी डायरेक्शन ई की किधर है? एक्स एक्सिस के लॉन्ग, और इसका प्लेन है कैसे? ये वाई जेड प्लेन, एक्स वाई जेड प्लेन के पैरेलल है। मीन्स ये इस प्लेन की डायरेक्ट जो प्लेन है वो एक्स एक्सिस के परपेंडिकुलर या वाई जेड प्लेन के पैरेलल है। सो डायरेक्शन ऑफ एरिया वेक्टर विल बी पैरेलल टू एक्स एक्सिस मीन्स अलोंग आई डायरेक्शन। तो पहले फ्लक्स कैलकुलेट करते हैं। देखें, एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर क्या होगा? A is equal to 0.1 into 0.1 is equal to 0.01 meter square, because convert this centimeter into meter. E and A are parallel, so phi is equal to E dot A is equal to EA cos theta is equal to A cos 0 is equal to EA. Put the value of E and A and you will get phi is equal to 30 Newton meter square per coulomb. Now we may solve it with the help of a scalar product. Phi is equal to E dot A. Put the value of E this much into unit vector I. Put the value of area 0.01 meter square, and direction of area vector is along x-axis, so it is multiplied by I cap, means unit vector along x-axis. Now I dot I is equal to 1, so this is equal to 30 Newton meter square per coulomb. Now look here, if this is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Now if instead of this square, suppose this a solid body of like this parallelepiped whose area is 0.01 meter square is kept like this. So what will be net flux passing through this? Net flux passing through this will be 0, because flux passing through this side, coming out from this side is positive, and flux entering to this side, this is negative. So net flux will be 0. Flow of flux will be 30 Newton per coulomb. जो फ्लक्स फील्ड लाइंस इससे पास हो रही हैं, जब ये कैलकुलेट करेंगे इतने से, देन फ्रॉम दिस एरिया, देन 5 इज इक्वल टू दिस मच. बट इफ ए बॉडी लाइक दिस इन शेप ऑफ parallelepiped is placed so that these faces are parallel to YZ axis, and its area vector of this plane is along the x direction, then net flux passing through this will be 0. Now second part of question says, what is the flux through the same square if the normal to its plane makes a 60-degree angle with the x-axis? Focus on this diagram. Now this plane is tilted, suppose at some angle theta, and here theta is 60 degrees. So phi will be equal to EA cos theta. This is equal to 3.0 into 10 to the power 3 into 0.01 into cos 60, and this comes out equal to 50 Newton meter square per coulomb. Now again think, if instead of a square a cube is placed, then net flux passing through this cube when direction of E is perpendicular to YZ plane or along x-axis. So for this plane number 2, flux is EA, phi 2 is equal to EA. For this plane number 1, here field lines are entering to this face, therefore flux phi 1 will be equal to minus EA. Now for the other 4 sides, E and A are perpendicular to each other. Here direction of E is along this direction, and direction of plane is perpendicular to this plane. So here E and A are perpendicular to each other. So from all these 4 faces, flux will be 0. So net flux phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3 plus phi 4 plus phi 5 plus phi 6, this is equal to 0, because no charge is enclosed inside this cube. So when a body is placed inside external electric field, and inside the body there is no charge, so net flux passing through that body will be 0. Thanks. Practice these problems.